Hello everyone, my name is Ilham. My metric number is 268954. So in this video, I'll be explaining my Lab 3 assignments, which is the continuation of the my project. So in this Lab 3 assignment, we're required to have the data loaded from the database and then display the data in the list structure and then display the data in the latest way, and then we need to have the search feature. So basically, when we first logged in, we want to have a home screen where it will display the dynamic contents. So I have done that in my application. So I will first log in with my own account. So remember me, log in, and as we can see, we saw the circular progress indicator or the loading widget to indicate that the data was being loaded or being retrieved from the internet. So all this data, the name and the picture and the pictures of the subjects and the tutor cards are dynamically retrieved from the server. So I'll explain this first part. So basically all of this have the consumer to listen to the changes right here. So I have the consumer, it will listen to the name because I am afraid that it's gonna take a lot of space, and so I just split based on the space here, and I just take the first name. So for the subjects part, I have it's basically the same. When we load this screen, the home screen, it will load the get subjects. What it does is basically it will just retrieve the data from the link from the URL here and map it into the subject class or object. So right here, when it's still waiting, it will show the circular progress indicator. If not, it will show the subject card. And for the tutors are basically the same. So right here I have the get card tutors. When it's still waiting, it will call the circular progress indicator, otherwise show the tutor card inside the list. So I have this little refresh icon. Basically it will try to refresh the tutors right here. So basically when there is changes, it will just update the cards here. For the backend part, so subjects, it's quite simple. I just take all the uh, columns from the subjects table, and I put all the stuff to the array and then send the JSON uh, response to the user. And for the card tutors right here, so this is I basically have to join the two tables, which are users and sessions. So and then group by user ID, because each user can have many tutoring sessions, so that's why I have to group it by ID. So right here, so basically it will uh, fill the array and then turn it into JSON and send it back to the user. So when the client receives the data right here, it will turn into this card. So for the search feature, I have it in the search tutoring session screen. So basically I have the text field and then the list view. While the data is empty, it will show this text. So what I did here, basically I just get the value from this field, either when you click this checklist or done, or when you click this button. Either way it works the same way because it will call the query search function here. So if it's empty, it will show the snack bar like this, and if it's not empty, then it will call the search session by keyword in the tutor session provider. So what I did here, I basically just passed the keyword right here, and I used the get method. So I will call the http.get, and then once I receive the result, I'll turn it into JSON and map it into the tutor session class. So later this keyword will be caught in the backend part. So I have it here. So since this one uses get, I have to call this get and then specify the key so that I get the value of the search keyword. For this, I also have to join the two tables, and I just specify the required data, and then I also need to filter based on the keyword. So what I did here, I only allowed the users to search based on the subject name and the tutor's name. So basically, if the subject name is similar to what the user's keyword, then it will return the data. Or if this false, then it's just gonna show the full name if this one is true. For this one, the person, I believe it will just ignore the case sensitive. So I just put the data, set the list array, so and then it just sends back to the user. So right here, and then this one notifies the listener, which is the one up here that has consumer. So the consumer part will listen to the tutor session, and because this relies on the season list, so if it exists, then it will generate the list view of the session card. So I will demonstrate that. For example, biology, it will show the tutoring session card. If I can also search not in complete manner, like hi or like he. Let's see. Oh yeah, it will match with this one, or maybe my name. Yeah. So basically, it's dynamic. So basically, if this matches with, for example, 10 datas, it will show the 10 datas. So if I only type I think it will show a bunch of, yeah, because each of these has I in it. So I think that's all for me. Thank you so much.